It's the Division.
We'd like to welcome everybody, y'all. How y'all doing? This is episode number 8, fellas.
Number 8.
The Division Podcast. I'm
We
Ryan
rolling.
G, your moderator.
Yes,
We got the usual suspects. Missing one, but y'all introduce yourselves.
Fur man, back episode.
Mr. Fur,
Yep. We got Philly Phil here.
Philly Phil making his return.
Back in the house.
Philly Phil, and we have Reggie F. Baby.
F.
What the F stand for, Red?
Flugens, baby.
All the time.
And this is what we got, man. This is the Division Podcast. We'd like to thank y'all for y'all listenership and for everybody that's been checking us out.
Y'all.
YouTube, Facebook, and everything else.
Thank y'all very much.
Before we get started, just want to tell everybody this is the anniversary of 9/11.
Yes.
It's been 18 years. So from the Division Podcast, we would like to tell everybody, we would like to send our condolences out to everybody. Just a lot of love on today. We remember the events of what happened
Shout
today
out
and
to the
everything.
response teams and everybody who helped everybody and was heroes. And
Definitely.
for all of the fallen soldiers, we pray for all y'all.
And definitely for the families that have to deal with that loss. So.
Yes, sir.
And everybody kind of still dealing with it today as far as like catching cancer from debris that was in the air and things of that nature. So on today, y'all definitely have our well wishes, condolences.
And all that.
And I remember that like yesterday.
Yeah.
I remember what I was doing. Like I said
Everything.
earlier today, it seemed like it was a movie at first.
Yeah.
It just was unbelievable when the first one hit, and then the second one hit, and then the third and the fourth, and all the conspiracy theories after that.
Exactly.
It's just
Yeah, that was crazy.
We'll never forget, man. We'll never forget.
9/11.
So with that being said, man, football. Yes, sir. Hold on, because Red said I didn't do it right. He said I didn't do it right. So this is how
Yeah,
we're
we
going
got
to
to
do
get
it.
him right for this football, baby.
Let's get it right. Let's get it
For
right.
this football.
There
we
it
go.
is. There it is.
And I still did it the same way,
he
but it
still
don't
didn't
matter.
do it right.
It don't matter. The
I
people
need my
gonna know.
camera. I need this camera right here.
From Lambeau Field, the NFL Week 2,
Yeah.
the Frozen Tundra.
Frozen Tundra.
And I don't even know who playing at the Frozen Tundra. The boys
It
even
don't matter.
playing,
It
man.
sounded good. It's Vince Lombardi. That's where we get the Super Bowl trophy from anyway.
Man, that's week 1 scores right there. We're gonna run through those real quick.
Yes, sir.
Great football, Mr. Rez. Thank you for having everybody over to your crib this
Yes,
No
weekend.
problem.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming
Hosting the
over and
first week,
enjoying
Reg.
the football games. Even though the Saints didn't play that day, we still enjoyed the day.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good one. Real good one.
Yep.
Now, what we had the Falcons and the Vikings. It was 28-12. Vikings beat them. The Rams and the Panthers 30-27. Buffalo barely beating the Jets 17-16. Dallas over the New York Giants 35-17. Titans over the Browns 43-13. They straight stomped them.
Ooh.
I
boys.
call that. I
Yes.
call that.
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Kansas City over Jacksonville 40-26.
It's all good.
The Chargers over Indy 30-24.
Great game.
Green Bay, that was the Thursday night game, over Chicago 10-3.
No offense.
Arizona and Detroit ended in a tie 27 apiece.
Tiebreaker.
Philadelphia came back and beat the Redskins 32-27.
Come back.
Lamar
Come
Jackson
on.
acted a dog.
The man.
59-10. 59-10.
MVP.
MVP.
Lamar
Russell Wilson
Jackson.
and the Seahawks over the Bengals 21-20.
Yeah.
San Fran over Tampa Bay 31-17. The Patriots
Come on, Jameson.
stomped Pittsburgh
I'll go
33-3.
Wake up, Pittsburgh.
The Saints, the Who Dat over
Woo!
the Texans
There it is.
30-28.
In fashion.
Best game of the week right there.
And 24-16 was the score of the Raiders over the Broncos.
Let's go, Derek Carr. Let's go, Derek Carr.
What's y'all take on week 1?
I just want to say I was right a lot of times.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
you
a
was.
lot
You
of my
was right.
picks right.
All right.
You played the pick'em?
No. No, but I
You
was.
know what? I could have used some of your advice
For
because
real. That was good week one,
a
so.
couple of my teams they threw some duds out there. And
Well, let's get this out the way, man. As far as with the Ravens and everything like that.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
Lamar
saying?
Jackson has won AFC Player of the Week. Baby.
Of the week.
Congratulations,
Congratulations to
Lamar.
Lamar.
Yeah,
Lamar,
man.
baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
bruh.
yes,
Congratulations
yes.
to Lamar, man.
Hey,
Hey,
yo,
Lamar actually, man, he did awesome, man.
Yeah.
He was 17 for 20, and he had 324 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Five
and
touchdowns.
He didn't have to pass the ball 40 times to do that.
No,
No.
no. He looked like
Not at all.
a quarterback that's season.
Granted, they played the Miami Dolphins.
They did play the Dolphins, granted.
And I'm not taking nothing away from Lamar. He's a great athlete, and I think he's gonna show some good things this year. But I got to see that against one of the best defenses.
Yes, about one of the better
That's
defenses.
what I want to see.
Vic 2.0.
You're right about that.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. The thing that impressed me about Lamar was that last year they act like he couldn't throw.
Yeah.
And like it's going to be just a straight run offense. And they came out and made a point to prove. He even said in the press conference, it ain't too bad for a running back.
Nope.
No, yeah, he said
Yeah.
That man won the Heisman and they act like he couldn't throw. He balled at Louisville. I was proud for him.
I mean, he put Louisville on the map because Louisville not known for football. They're known for basketball.
Yep, and he sure did. And I should have listened to Fur because I sure had him on my bench in the fence.
Oh, yeah, boy, you missed out on that.
You know what? It's kind of hard to go with him the first game. You got to see what they're doing. But at this point, he's inserted into the starting line.
Yes.
Shout out to them Ravens. We got the schedule coming up. Who they'll be playing next week. But first,
one more thing with the Ravens. One more thing with our old Saints. Mark Ingram, he did pretty good too. He had 14 carries, 107 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Shout out to Mark Ingram, man.
Shout out.
I still get to cheer for him. I'm happy about that.
Shout out to Mark.
It was bittersweet, but still on the team.
He took his talents to Baltimore.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, Saints fans. I'm going to let y'all go first with y'all Saints. Who dat? We're going to let y'all have y'all first.
Shout out to the New Orleans Saints, man. It was an epic game. First game of the week. I mean, first game is week 1. Listen, they played like it was week 14, 15, and people was fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
It was one of those.
That was a classic game.
Grind it out.
That was a classic game. You know what? That's Saints fashion right there, man. I mean, like, they just, I mean, I know we played.
We love the
Texans.
drama.
We love the drama. It's just we just can't get enough. I mean, it's always a nail biter. The last game last year was crazy, and this one right here was
started
crazy
off
too.
the same way.
Well, look, I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Some of these coaches that's in the NFL, I don't understand how they still have a job at times.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Because some of the stuff that they do is real basic and real simple. For instance, New Orleans, whenever they was up 6. And you got Deshaun Watson closing in on a red zone. At that point, just play a safe defense, have everybody sitting in the goal line, let them catch everything underneath, and keep them from getting in the end zone. But yet you go a man-to-man, and then you blitz. You've been getting burnt all game with Deshaun Watson blitzing, and then you get burned by a former wide receiver, Kenny Stills.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then the flip side of that, with Drew Brees, with 6 seconds remaining, Texas goes into a prevent defense, drops people back into the end zone, and all we need is 7-8 yards to kick the field goal. So we both gave the other team a chance to win. We just came up with the field goal at the end. But like I said, I don't understand how some of them can make all that money and make the stupidest decisions sometimes.
They're not. I don't know about those calls either. I don't know.
I mean, that's retarded.
Yeah.
It's just plain and simple retarded. Like,
but you see,
common sense.
We shook back in the second half. You know, we played good defense because Deshaun had to start doing it with his feet. You know, later on. After he had those first 2 touchdown passes, and you know, we tightened up a little bit, but then we let off like what you said instead of thinking about not giving up a touchdown because they needed a touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, but I think I kind of figure why they do that because, you know, as a coach, even with the kids, like you believe in your players so much. You know what they're capable of doing. So in your mind, you're like, okay, we're going to blitz and my man, he's going to guard him one-on-one and shut him down.
I trust you
but sometimes you have to be like, okay, hold on. If it doesn't work out like that, then what was the possibilities?
Yeah, but
the possibility is them taking the lead, then no, we need to play safe.
But with that, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you.
Think like
I
that,
agree with you a little bit like
Why
that,
not?
but still in all is
you at the professional level. You do this every day.
You still have to play it safe sometime against a certain type of quarterback.
Too safe is bad though.
What?
In football.
Inside the red zone?
Last year would be a good example was Miami, New England. That deep, long play.
That's safe. That was a Hail Mary. That was a Hail Mary.
No, that wasn't a Hail Mary. That's a safe play. Yeah. And sometimes those safe plays catch up with you.
But no. If you have 3 down linemen and then you have the rest of the players between the goal line and the end zone.
There ain't no way.
There's no way that they're gonna score.
Why not though?
But
y'all got the same amount of people on the field, man. All you gotta do is throw a short, then everybody block.
We have 8 defenders.
Y'all got the same.
You only have 4 or 5 receivers.
And look,
throw it short, everybody gets the block.
But
then
what?
You see, it's not gonna work like that.
The Saints defense did what the Texans defense should have did on their last drive, and the Texans defense did what the Saints should have did on the other drive.
Exactly.
So like it's just
exactly.
All I'm glad for is that it worked out for us.
Yeah.
We got the dub.
Y'all got the victory.
We got the dub.
We got the victory.
My 2 takeaways from the game is that
you hated one.
Deshaun Watson's gonna get killed unless they get him a line and get him some help because the
That's
Saints were
too many
bum
hits.
rushing him
Six
all
sacks.
game.
6 sacks.
They're gonna
Saints,
get
though.
him
The Saints
killed.
line is pretty.
But it's not because he got hit the most last year as a quarterback.
Yeah. He had to go in the medical tent
But you can't
twice.
wait one game. I mean,
I hope they don't end up doing him like Andrew Luck.
Well, game 1 he
'cause
got
Andrew
hurt
Luck was
already.
taking hits like that.
That's not good.
And my
Saints,
second
man.
takeaway was kind of going to what Reg was saying. You got a Hall of Fame quarterback if you're the Texans. Why are you playing a prevent and you know he needs about 10 yards? As soon as he's seen the defense, you could literally see him checking.
He checked out
To the hot route.
Yep.
Go ahead, got the
Yep.
10 yards.
Yep.
That's game over.
And
Texans coaching is suspect.
Right.
Very suspect.
Look, listen to this. If you have 6 seconds left and they need 7, 8
just
yards,
yards.
you know what my defense gonna do? We're gonna jam the receivers. We're gonna jam the receivers, and by the time they come off the jam and catch the ball, the clock probably gonna run out. But no, you just let him go straight to where he need to get, catch the ball, and fall down.
And the commentator even said
that was the only.
You seen Breeze check into it.
And,
You seen it.
and they showed.
That was it.
And they also showed that he hit the only receiver that was open.
Yeah.
Everybody else was covered on the hip.
But he knew Ginn was gonna get off the ball before that defender. That's why he went that way.
And then getting a veteran too, so he knew where the hole was.
And Ginn caught it and fell down. It was just perfect.
who that, baby?
Yep.
For the dub.
Yep.
Even though I ain't a Saints fan, that was a good game. That
Yes,
was a
sir.
good,
Yes, sir.
entertaining
There you go,
game or
Ryan. Thank you,
whatnot.
Ryan.
Ryan, what you got with them Cowboys, Mr. Ryan? How about you Cowboys?
Bruh, Dak Prescott, man. I love that dude, man. Dak Prescott. 405 yards, 4 touchdowns. They want to say the man can't throw. The man was throwing bullseyes all afternoon long.
Right.
Against the New York Giants.
Zeke wasn't even a factor in the game as far as like having to really do a lot. He came out there, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The defense played.
Zeke was full of margaritas from that island, man. So
Look, they looked
Cabo
good.
Ritas.
You know what I'm saying?
But some Cabo Ritas.
margaritas.
What I was most impressed with was just the fact that Dak looked like a man on a mission. That's what it looked like. He came out there. He was accurate. He was on time with his throws and everything. He was putting the money on the ball. They letting him actually throw the ball deep. Kellen Moore, new offensive coordinator, they actually let him throw the ball. They let him throw the ball now. So I guess.
And a lot of times when he came off the field, Dak went straight to him and was like, they were celebrating every time. You know what I'm saying? Zach.
Because Kellen Moore not too much older than Dak. You had Scott Linehan calling the offensive coordinator, still calling prehistoric plays or whatnot. Right. In this NFL, you have to get more current. You have to throw the balls, more spread, things of that nature. So I was real impressed with him. He won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Lamar Jackson got AFC. He got NFC. Right. So I hope we keep it up. I hope it ain't just a one-game thing because it was, like Red said, the Giants. But they're in our division. We got to play them.
I was just about to say, just like Furr and Lamar, you know, you played the Giants. I want to see him do that against a top-ranked defense.
Yeah, exactly. You can praise him. You can praise him now for what he did to the
good
Giants.
Job. You're supposed to do that
to the
Giants. You're supposed to.
And tell you the truth, I thought they was probably going to put a 50 burger on the ball the way they was doing.
But even a couple times, the Giants looked like they was in the game too. So that's kind of a little
Saquon
suspect right there too.
Barkley looked good.
Yeah, but he can't do it by himself.
That's all they got. Because Eli, get Eli out of there, man. Get Eli. Eli time is done.
They took Eli. They took Eli out the game and put the rookie in there. And he decided to take the ball for a run. And they undress him.
It's like a comedy show out there.
Welcome to the NFL, son. They undress him.
So that was the Cowboys.
It was a fumble.
Oh, we're going to speak on the Patriots for Mr. Whalen since he's not here. That's his team. Patriots we're going to talk about that real quick.
Patriots dominated
their one. The Browns look like the Pittsburgh Steelers,
they look like the Browns.
They look like the Browns.
Don't even start with the Browns.
I said it right. I said it right.
Both of them look
You said it right in your head.
It was suspect. It was totally suspect,
And
man.
Tom
with
Brady
everything,
found
man.
a new weapon, seems like, in Josh Gordon.
Yeah, Josh
Yes.
Gordon.
Throwing the ball to that grown man out there, Tom Brady looked.
Stay off the vape.
Honestly,
Just stay off the vape.
Honestly, they don't even need Antonio Brown.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You
we're
know?
going to get to Antonio later.
yeah.
We getting to Antonio,
They don't,
bro.
but,
Yeah, shout
give
out
Brady
to
anybody.
Mr. Whalen, you know, and those.
And,
He actually called his
and
team to lose the first
Shout out to
game,
Mr.
too,
Whalen
so.
and the Patriotas.
Yes.
The Cheatriots.
The Cheatriots. The Bella Cheats.
So, y'all, let's go ahead and let's do our picks for next week. We got the schedule up. These are all the games for next week, and I'm going to just call them off to you. We're going to do some quick hits. Thursday night game, we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers.
I got the
Panthers.
Panthers. I'm going Panthers.
Yes, I'm going Panthers too.
I'm going Panthers.
No
That's
more
a pretty
faith.
easy
No
one.
faith in the quarterback for the Bucks.
All right,
I'm
and then
going Panthers.
No,
all right.
but see, Ferris said that you pretty much was done with Jameis
I
or
am.
whatnot.
I am.
And from last week,
Yeah,
I
James.
can't.
Yeah, I can't see him.
I'm
I'm pulling for James.
I said that I thought he was gonna start
Yeah,
doing good
good,
because
me
he
too.
stopped stealing lobsters, but apparently he's still stealing
He
lobsters.
might have some
Well,
lobsters somewhere.
Well, maybe it was just week one, maybe.
He need to try some
I don't
crawfish.
give breaks.
Because Cam lost and Jameis lost, so somebody's going to get their first win on Thursday night.
Jameis looked like last year, and I thought it would have been different under the head coach. But look, it's the first game, so we're not going to be too hard.
I don't give breaks.
All right. I got the next game. The next game is the Cardinals and the Ravens, and that's at 12 on Sunday.
Yep.
So
And Lamar streak continues.
Okay, I'll go with the Ravens.
I just want to know if he have a good game against the Cardinals, he get credit for it.
The Cardinals.
Cardinals still a
Yeah.
bad team.
Well, no,
though.
the Cardinals.
I mean,
not-
but they're better than the Dolphins.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the
They're
Cardinals.
better than the Dolphins.
The Cardinals not a top team right now.
All right, I just want to wait to see what game he got to play good against.
I could
for
look
him to
at
get
I could
some
look
credit.
at your schedule and tell you if
Yeah.
you want that.
We going week by week. I don't worry
All
about all this. I need him to play good this Sunday.
Day by day, week by week.
Yeah.
Next game, Cowboys at Redskins. Who you got?
I'm taking those Redskins, baby, at home.
I'm gonna go Cowboys. man.
Redskins
Cowboys.
at home.
Thank you.
Cowboys.
Objective.
Yeah. Cowboys.
I mean, like I said,
Redskins. Why when I say Redskins?
Why
it's
the
not
Reds? I'm not
objective?
picking Saints neither. That's why I'm not fussing.
look.
No, but whenever I say something, you say it's
You
not
know
an
the
objective
Redskins not
comment.
beating us.
Why the
What?
Redskins?
The
though?
Redskins not beating
Guys,
us.
the
Reds,
The Redskins
come on,
should have
man.
beat Philly, and Adrian Peterson go be back this week too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Darius Geis, he I don't know what happened to him, but he got hurt
meniscus
again.
injury.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Meniscus
He gonna be out. He gonna be out a few weeks,
Yeah.
but he gonna be back. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
they said-
not
yeah,
a season
yeah,
ending.
it's
I
not
injury.
can't
It's
wait
gonna
to
be
see
about
him,
week 9.
man. I want to see him do his thing, man. If he can stay healthy.
He gonna be all right, man. He
Who
gonna
you
be
have
all right.
here?
Man, the Cowboys.
Say it louder. Them boys. All right.
I think
You-
I mean,
So
I'm
you,
looking
so
at. I'm
so
look-
so you going for the Cowboys with a Saints jersey on?
But
Well, they're not
we
playing
talking,
us.
we talking football.
They're not playing
We
us.
talking football. We talking football.
He could
So you got
have
Cowboys.
took that jersey off and then
I
come
mean,
back make his pick.
hold on.
Yeah,
But-
you
but-
need
but-
you need to you need
but
to
listen,
put,
listen.
you
I
have
bit
a
my-
T-shirt on
No,
under there.
I know, but
Make that pick
I
without
bit-
the Saints
I
jersey
bit my
on.
tongue. I'm bleeding in my mouth because I bit my tongue when I said that.
Cowboys. Next game, y'all, we got the
Wow.
Colts at the Titans.
Oh, Tennessee rolling.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
Tennessee.
Tennessee at home on this
Tennessee.
one.
Yeah, I'm taking Tennessee.
Dominating
Tennessee
the
look
Browns.
good. Yeah, they did.
Tennessee need to give Derrick Henry that ball. They need to feed him. They need to feed him like they fed him in Alabama.
I
'Cause
got
that's the
Derrick
only-
Henry on
I don't know,
fantasy
man.
ball.
Hold on. I might have to retract that one.
What,
I'm
Val?
gonna go with the Colts on that one because you know they played a struggling Browns this past week, and the Tennessee team that played them is pretty much the team from last year. So that was the big
They
difference.
played
in
a
that
struggling
game.
Browns.
Yeah.
Browns supposed to be in a Super Bowl. By you,
If you let the media
no,
tell
if
it.
you let him tell it.
Oh, we ain't forgot about
Was
that.
it his Super Bowl pick? The Browns?
Ball, for real?
That's your brother calling
First.
you out.
No, I didn't.
No.
It's the first.
We'll get back to this
it's
shortly.
It's the
Can we go
first-
to the
it's
next
first
game,
week
yo?
of the
Just tell me
season.
no, Reg.
It's the
Reg.
first week of the
Preseason
season.
picks, you had the Browns.
You call for the
I didn't pick the Browns to go to the championship.
We will
I
talk
didn't-
about
let me
this
tell you,
Super
let me tell you.
Bowl.
Next game,
I
y'all.
ain't picking them
We
to
got to go
make
to the
the
next
playoffs.
game, y'all. We got Seahawks at the Steelers.
Seahawks, man.
Taking Seahawks?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Well, it's gonna be a close
I'm
game.
gonna go Steelers at home,
Yeah,
man.
Steelers at home. I think they're gonna bounce back. I think they're gonna get together.
I'm taking Steelers getting their first win.
Yeah, I think Tomlin gonna shake them back.
But one thing I found out about them Steelers last week, they miss AB and they miss Le'Veon because Juju. Everybody talk about Juju. Juju couldn't get no separation.
Juju
Juju
I'm
good,
taking Seattle.
Juju.
I'm taking Seattle.
That's not a bad pick.
I'm taking Seattle
I
with
think it'll be a
David
good
Clowney on defense. He already got a fumble, hit in a fumble last week.
Yeah,
we coming with that defense to town for
Even with
for
the
Big
Steelers,
Ben.
even with the Steelers at home.
Yep.
It'll be good.
Even with the Steelers at
Pittsburgh.
home, Russell Wilson play on the road like he play at home anyway.
Okay, so
Check his resume.
that's our picks for that one. Next game we got Bills at Giants. Is anybody even gonna watch this game?
Can somebody just?
I'm gonna take the Bills.
I'm taking the Bills.
I got John Brown on fantasy.
I'm a flip a coin and whatever that is.
I'm taking the Giants at home.
Oh my God.
Giants at home?
Yep, Giants
I'm
at
going-
home.
I'm going
with the new quarterback, he gonna light him up.
Well, I tell you what.
Oh, you think Jones gonna play?
He gonna get in the game. If Eli mess up that first quarter, he coming in the game.
If he mess up that first drive, he need to be taken out the game
completely.
You think
Not
he
a
gonna yank
quarter.
him?
Quarter too late.
We're gonna give him a quarter because he a veteran
But I'm
and
still going-
he brought up 2 Super Bowls, so we're gonna show him a little more respect.
Against
than
them
that.
Patriots, you heard that, Waylon? Against them
I'm
Patriots.
going Bills for the 2-0.
I'm taking Bills. I think the Bills are just a better team than the Giants. Period.
Same.
Yeah, I
Okay.
take the Bills too.
All right.
Next game, 49ers at the Bengals.
I got the Niners going 2-0 again.
I got the Bengals at home.
I don't know, man. I think I'm
Man, look
I'ma-
ahead.
I'ma say-
Andy
I'ma say-
Dalton passed for like 417 yards this past week without
he lost.
AJ Green.
The Bengals were
Yeah.
supposed to beat the Seahawks.
And he lost.
They're really supposed to beat the Seahawks.
They were.
at home. I could see that. At home, I could see them beating
49ers,
beating
Garoppolo got to show me something. I'll probably take Bengals.
I'm taking Bengals.
I'll probably take the Bengals.
I just
So
think
I'm
those- I just think
49ers
those-
by myself. Here goes.
Yeah, but I just think these quarterbacks that did bad in this week 1, you know what I'm saying?
They
Like Ben
shaking back.
Roethlisberger, they're gonna shake
shaking back.
They're gonna shake back. And Garoppolo, watch Garoppolo throw for over 300
They just
something.
won.
Baker
They just had a
Mayfield finna
convincing
shake
win,
back,
though.
Yeah.
They played good last week.
Yeah, they did.
Next game.
Defense kind of stepping up. Okay, we got Chargers at Lions.
Chargers all the way.
Yeah, Chargers.
I got Chargers.
Man,
Chargers got a big injury just happened. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Yeah,
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, the
Man,
tight
he
end.
can't
huh?
catch a break. He just had an
he just got
ACL
back
last
from off
year,
injury.
man.
Yeah.
Cracked kneecap, I believe. He's going to be
Yeah.
out for a minute. So,
Yeah, I got,
but they kind of deep. They're a deep squad. I'm taking Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on that one.
Okay.
Mr. Phillip.
Rivers, baby, flow like a river.
Who
right.
you taking?
I got Phillip, man.
Chargers.
I ain't got no choice.
Philip got Philip.
All right.
All day.
Vikings at Packers.
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers, baby.
Oh,
Lambeau.
No, not against the Vikings.
Lambeau,
Not
baby.
against the
Aaron
Vikings.
Rodgers.
At the tundra
Hey,
of
you see-
Lambeau
you see,
Field.
besides the talent that the teams have and the strength, you know what I'm saying? That home field with the Packers, man.
Man, home field don't mean much in the NFL, though.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
But over
The
there,
frozen
with the Packers,
tundra.
With the but that's the Packers, dude. The Packers, they're a good home team.
So
I'm
who
take-
you pick?
I'm gonna take the Packers on that.
I'm taking Packers.
I'm going with the Vikings. Let's
Again.
Again.
All right. Next game we got the Jaguars at
First,
the
y'all want to bet
Texans.
some money?
Jaguars, Texans.
go. Texans come out rolling.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
taking
stop.
Texans because
Yeah.
they had a good chance to beat the Saints.
then-
Jaguars.
Man,
and
the
then
Jaguars,
Foles-
quarterback got
man.
hurt.
What's up with the Jaguars,
and
man?
then
Yeah,
Foles,
Nick
Foles
Foles.
is out, man. That was bad.
Texans, I just need Leonard Fournette to get about 3 touchdowns, and we're gonna be good.
Well, I mean, that's probably
But I'm
about
taking
the
the
only
Texans.
Just
option
for
now.
fantasy
No
purposes.
Foles, receiver-wise.
No,
Westbrook didn't do too good.
They gonna be all right there. They have that young quarterback.
Well, I tell
he's
you
very-
what.
Yeah.
Minshew.
No, but
Hey.
and they signed another
Hey.
quarterback. They
He
they
run-
traded for Dobbs from Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
So
Dobbs too. So they're gonna.
Oh,
they're gonna
no.
Okay.
That's what y'all remember?
Jacksonville
Have,
done.
you
man.
don't remember Dobbs playing when Big Ben was out?
How long ago was this?
Well, Reg, I tell you what, Reg.
How long ago?
Leonard Fournette will
Come on,
get.
man.
He will get about 35.
Exactly.
He gonna have
Exactly.
to. He's gonna have to.
That's me. Show me the money, baby.
He's the offense. Next game, y'all, we got Patriots at Dolphins. Do we even need to go through this one?
Wow. Waylon,
Yeah.
this
yeah.
one's for you.
Okay, we really do.
Let me tell you, I got a shocker. Dolphins.
You going upset?
Ooh.
I got a shocker.
Why? Just to do it?
Dolphins.
Y'all didn't let me finish.
Where's the knowledge
Y'all
behind
didn't
this?
let me finish. I said Dolphins to lose.
Oh,
Phil.
Now the Dolphins did beat them last year.
Yeah.
The Dolphins did beat them
Remember the play I
last
just
year.
told
They
you?
even had Mo
10
Tanner
minutes
last
ago?
year, though. There's
Yeah,
no
but-
Kenny
but-
Stills.
yeah,
There's no
Pats,
Tunsil.
Pats,
The Dolphins
Pats.
don't have nobody.
We all know the Dolphins
Yeah,
is
and they all-
officially tanking right now.
Yeah,
they
they all
tanking.
discombobulated.
They tanking.
Like all the
They
players.
taking.
That tanking need to go,
The
man.
NFL's
So
still
everybody taking
investigating
Pats?
them.
Yes, Pats.
All right. Next game
Yeah,
we
Pats.
got Chiefs at Raiders. Division matchup.
Ain't no good game in Chiefs, man.
What you mean that's not a good game? They playing in Oakland
They
too.
playing in Oakland, boy.
Raiders looked good this
Yeah, the Raiders
Monday
look
night.
good. The Raiders look good. Let me tell you
Sammy
something.
Watkins about to
This game,
destroy these
Oh, they
dudes.
about to key in on Sammy Watkins. And no Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill out at least a month? Maybe even longer? I'm still taking
not that
Chiefs,
easy.
but it's going to be close.
So you did all that. You did all that to say you're gonna
say
take the
he's
Chiefs
still taking
anyway.
the Chiefs.
Until Mahomes shows
That's
me
right.
different. Like, the ball.
But this game right here, I see this game either gonna be like a 17-20 game or it's gonna be
Oh,
like a
no.
42 to 45 game, something like that. I don't think.
It's going to be close.
I think it's gonna be close.
Close.
Like, it's gonna be separated. The winner gonna win by 7 points or less.
Oh, no.
That's what I think.
Oh, no.
After what I seen last week,
Reggie F., who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
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 There we go.
Fur.
Yeah.
All right, no Fur got Chiefs.
Unanimous.
Okay, unanimous
It's
decision.
unanimous.
Okay, we got Saints at
do
Rams.
we even need to do the next game?
Oh, yeah. Saints
Oh,
at
I know
Rams.
why.
and
Must have a
Rams.
hater in the building.
Saints at Rams.
Greetings, Ryan.
Rematch.
Hey, Fur, how you doing?
Greetings, hater.
How you doing?
Wow.
Okay, so all three of y'all Saints, right?
Put me up here, baby. Put me up. Get my camera.
Okay, hold
Get my
on.
camera, bro.
Let's
my
get
camera,
Phil's
bro.
camera over
My
here.
camera, bro.
All
Right here,
right.
baby.
It's
This
easy.
us. This is us.
So
right
that's
here.
And we-
all the Saints fans in the room.
I
That's
don't.
right.
Hey, I don't like to hold baggage, but I just want to say
Breeze,
we
baby.
coming out blazing. I mean, what happened last year? You know, yeah, it's on the mind. We're not gonna use this as no excuse or nothing. But we coming out blazing. That's all I'm saying. Rams fans,
Look out.
buckle up.
Look out.
Buckle up,
Buckle
baby.
up.
Because we coming.
Buckle up, knuckle up.
This is the one game we gonna definitely have a bounty.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
What you
so-
mean, man? The bounty ain't never left. We just went underground.
Yeah.
Ask,
Just don't hear about it no more.
Ask Deshaun Watson.
We did like the we did like the mob. We went underground.
Well, y'all already know who I'm picking. I'm picking Rams.
For what?
Why?
Oh, that's some
They
hate.
in L.A.
Can
It's,
you-
it's
can-
an L.A. game. If they were playing in the Dome, I would take the Saints.
Why?
Can
What's
you-
the
I
difference?
would take the
What's
Saints.
the difference?
Can
They're outside the clear
Voodoo
weather.
Dome, the Voodoo Dome.
Man,
we just seen the Voodoo Dome.
Clear
Monday.
weather.
Right.
Clear
The
weather.
Voodoo
Right.
Dome, man.
Ryan,
Weather not a factor.
Ryan, can you make an objective decision?
Yeah, they playing in L.A. I don't think they're going to L.A. and beat L.A.
Would you act like the weather would be
I
a
don't.
problem in LA? LA is
No, I'm just-
outside, sunshine.
I just believe
breeze.
L.A. crowd and L.A.
I
I
mean,
don't
LA
see it.
crowd.
Do you know that?
don't
Do
see
you
it.
know
No, I
LA?
don't
Do
see
you
it.
know LA weather is similar to our LA weather?
Especially
you
in
should
a
know
dome.
Except they're
Laker
just a
fans,
little
y'all know
cooler.
L.A. weather. Y'all know L.A. weather. Don't act like y'all don't like L.A. Come on now.
That boy said L.A. Los Angeles and L.A. Louisiana.
Oh, God.
They probably got crawfish over there too.
All right, y'all. Next game.
Come on, man.
We got Bears at Broncos.
They definitely got Gators.
Bears at Broncos.
Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, we taking the Bears
After
on
the,
that
after
one.
the
Yeah.
ugly
After
loss
the
to the Packers.
Yeah, we taking the Bears on that one.
Eagles at Falcons.
I go Eagles, man. I take the Eagles.
Yeah, I go Eagles.
I go Eagles, man.
I'ma take- I'ma take-
I'm taking Falcons. I'm going Falcons.
I'm gonna take the Falcons too. That they're gonna shake back at home.
Nah, I think the Eagles.
Yeah, they need
I think
to get a
the Eagles
win.
gonna do their thing, man.
They need to get a win.
The Falcons defense just don't look ready for the Eagles offense.
No, with Deshaun Jackson, man, is like the ageless wonder. That ball still running.
Shout out to Sean because he balled for me on fantasy. Yes, he did.
Ryan said,
Shout out to him.
Ryan said, my points, boy.
Sean
And
Jackson.
Monday night game, man. Regis Browns at the Jets.
I just want to say,
Red ain't
2
got
years
no
ago,
Brown.
that game would not be on Monday night.
No, it wouldn't.
Let's get this out the way. Them boys getting TV time.
Odell and his watch.
Yes.
Hold on,
On Monday night.
I'm confused. They actually have them two teams
that's-
on a Monday
2 years
night?
ago, this was
Well,
not
you know
be
what?
Let me tell
happening.
you,
Well,
they're gonna have
you know what,
they're
you-
gonna have less than 50,000 people watching that.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
You got
Do
Le'Veon
Man,
Bell.
do you know how many superstars is in
Oh,
that
yeah.
game?
Yeah, I know.
That's why they on a Monday
I
night.
know.
Le'Veon Bell,
Come on,
Sam
man.
Darnold. You
Okay,
got
okay.
Odell.
Let me ask y'all this.
Who y'all taking?
Jarvis Landry,
I'm gonna take the
Baker
Jets.
Mayfield, Nick Chubb. I mean, it's gonna be
taking
a
the
nice
Jets?
game.
I'm gonna take the Jets at home because I think with all the stuff that's going on with Baker Mayfield and all them like that, they still after week one what they did.
Odell and his watch.
I don't see that.
That's what
There's
everybody been
a
talking about.
Yeah, they
distraction
make
with
everything
that.
a problem with Odell, man. It's all good.
Who you got for
Browns.
Browns? Okay, Reg.
I'm taking the Browns on that one. What can Brown do for you?
I'm going with the home team.
I like Le'Veon at home, man.
You like one person at home?
I like Le'Veon. They gonna give him the ball.
What about the team?
Hold on.
Wasn't Le'Veon at home this past week?
It's quiet in here.
I'm trying to think if they won.
They played against Buffalo and they lost.
They lost
They was winning
It don't matter.
They was winning
It don't matter if they lost,
16-0
bro.
and they lost 17-6.
So that even going back on what I say, Mo, they're not going on to.
Well, hold
That's
on.
not going
I
on.
just want to know this. What y'all think the score is going to be for this game? That's what I want to know. What y'all
About
think?
24 to 21.
Yeah, 24-20.
Yeah, something like that.
That's about
something
average.
like
That's
that.
about average.
Not too.
Watch it be a 9-3.
Anything else on
21.
NFL, y'all? We didn't almost spun out 30 minutes.
Man,
We
I
didn't even
wanna,
get to Antonio Brown.
I want to go through the week
How
one
much
injury
time we have
report.
left on the NFL?
Week one injury report. We have Nick Foles from
We
the
had 30
Jags.
minutes.
Yes.
We almost did it.
Nick Foles from the Jag. Week one injury report goes down with a fractured left collarbone, out at least 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill, Kansas City Chiefs, left shoulder injury, out at least 6 weeks.
Mm.
Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs had a left ankle sprain.
He was
got rolled
questionable.
on.
Yeah,
he
he was
limped a little
questionable.
bit, came back, finished the game, shouldn't miss any time. Tevin Coleman, running back for the 49ers from Atlanta, ankle sprain. Should be out 2 to 4 weeks. Devin Funchess for the Colts. That's a big one right there because Colts supposed to be falling back on something. Devin Funchess.
Yeah.
Fractured
Funchess.
collarbone.
He's out
Out
for a
at
good
least
while.
8 surgery. And another major one, Darius Geis. Right meniscus
Yeah.
injury, man.
Yeah.
So timetable not set yet. They kind of go do some reviews, find out how severe it is, and will be
Reg
back.
got DJing in the background back there.
You just
Look, man.
Just give something down,
I'm
ran something
sorry.
down real.
I'm
Look,
sorry.
y'all, real
Yeah.
quick, because we got, are we going to do Antonio Brown? We can take 2 or 3 minutes. We got to talk about Antonio
Antonio
real quick.
Brown is all over the news.
No. So if the NFL
Yeah, run
decide
it
to
down,
if the NFL decide to go ahead and move to put him on the exempt list, the Patriots can go ahead and void his $15 million contract.
Yep.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that right now. We just all waiting to see what's the next move with the NFL gonna do. And
But just kind of to let y'all know, because the last podcast, he was a Raider.
I just want to
Now he went through all this, he
Yeah.
went through all this after the podcast. So for all y'all that don't know, real quick, Antonio Brown, he went apologized to the Raiders. He had got fined. He threatened to beat up the general manager, and they ended up cutting him on Saturday?
yeah,
And then Saturday evening,
Saturday night.
24 hours later,
the Patriots picked
The
him
Patriots
up.
pick him up.
The Patriots picked him up. Now today, I'm not giving an opinion on that either way. It's all allegations. He say, she say right now, but he has sexual assault allegations against him. And as more news comes out, then I'll give an opinion on it. I don't have an opinion on it right now either way. But like Reg was saying, the commissioner exempt list could be a possibility. So we don't know if he's gonna play this week or
and
not.
he did practice. He did
Yeah, he
practice
did
today
practice
for the
today.
first time.
yeah, today.
He did
and,
practice today.
I'm
so.
just saying I'm rooting for
He's
AB, man.
denying it. His agent, his attorney is denying it. So we'll see what happens
You know,
next with
the
that.
accusations is bad and stuff like that. You know, you never want that
I'm
to
rooting
happen.
for
But,
AB, man. That
but
dude
I,
is
but
too
I
good.
hope that that is all accusations and it's not true. You know, because you never want to have something like that happen, especially to a high profile athlete, because they target it a lot nowadays.
And I wish Waylon was here so he could answer the question. I wonder if Tom Brady still allowing him to sleep at his house after seeing the allegations.
And we just want to let everybody know too that
So that's what it was. He was staying at his house.
Yeah, you staying at Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
but I
publicly
think
said
Tom
he can
kicked
say
him
this
out
on.
once he found out. I'm not sure we'd have to ask Mr. Whalen.
And here at the Division
Uncle
Two,
Phil threw out Jazzy Jeff on the
and we just want to let everybody know too, we ain't really giving no judgment on it because there is a woman involved and there is allegations of
Yes,
something
yes,
serious.
yes,
so
it's
either
serious.
way
Yeah,
that it
yeah,
goes, you know what I'm saying, we ain't siding with the athlete. We're not siding with the victim. We just don't know.
know,
So
yeah,
we're not going to give opinions until it's warranted.
That's
Boom.
correct.
And now we're getting into college.
College
College
football,
football,
man.
college football, man.
College
College football,
Got
man.
some scores from over the weekend real quick. We're going to go ahead and get into these scores real quick.
Yeah, it was a simple weekend.
We're going to chop this to 8.
Friday night, it was Boise and Marshall 14-7. Saturday, LSU over Texas.
Go Tigers.
45-38. We're going to get into that in a few minutes.
Go Tigers.
Ohio State beating Cincinnati 42-0. Moving on, we got Auburn. They beat Tulane. Florida, Wayland's team, number 11. They beat UT Martin High School 45-0.
UT Martin High.
Penn State over
UT
Buffalo.
Martin High.
Penn State over Buffalo. Oregon over Nevada. Michigan State over Western Michigan. Washington over Cal. USC beat Stanford. That was a good game that they had over the weekend. That's an in-state rivalry. Colorado over Nebraska. Alabama. Schedule somebody, please. 42-10.
Please.
Georgia over Murray State. Washington State over North Colorado. Oklahoma, Jalen Hurts, Heisman favorite.
Shout out to Jalen, baby.
Over
Get
South
that
Dakota,
money.
they scored 70.
Another high school opponent.
UCF over Florida Atlantic. And to close it out, Michigan barely beat Army. I watched that game.
Yeah,
Barely.
The AP top 10 polls came out and everything, and there's a little bit of shifting
Hold
going
on, Phil.
on.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Iowa over Rutgers, Syracuse over Maryland, Utah over Northern Illinois, Texas A&M lost to Clemson, and Wisconsin over Central Michigan. I got the AP poll. Go ahead, speak on it.
All right, AP poll came out, y'all. Clemson number 1, Alabama number 2, Georgia number 3, LSU jumped from number 6 to 7 to number 4.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, Ohio State coming in at 6. Number 7, Notre Dame, Auburn, SEC top 10 in the top 10 again. At number 8. Florida, SEC again.
Wheeling, they back in the top 10,
back in the
man.
top. I don't want to hear nothing, Wheeling.
And coming in at 10, Michigan. Now let me say this, y'all. This is like this every year. That's why they don't like the SEC. We got 5 teams in the top 10.
5.
We got 5 in the top 10, and we got 4 in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Man. So this is really, really showing the strength that the SEC has. And I just want to give a good shout out again to LSU Tigers or Joe Burrow doing his thing out there.
Yeah. Joe looks
very, very
great.
good. He's a quarterback that we've
this
been
new offense is
Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow right now. At first, he was 201 to get the Heisman, and it's done chopped down so much. Right now,
6-1, 6-1 for Heisman.
Ranked
6-1 right now.
Yeah,
it was 200-1.
He's in the
conversation. Me and the partner missed out on a deal. We was going in together and do it, and we waited a day too late. But anyways, Joe Burrow, amazing, 9 touchdowns.
He looked good
in 2 games.
LSU looked good.
Probably about almost 1,000 yards passing in 2 games.
And the wide receiving core looked good also.
We have some of the most silky smooth wide receivers.
And look, and they're making a name for themselves too, man. When I was watching that game, I was just thinking about Joe Burrows was throwing to Odell Beckham. Or you throwing to somebody else like Jarvis.
Well, guess what?
Because they made a name for themselves with a quarterback that was fairly all right, decent. You know what I'm saying?
I think that he throwing to some Odell Beckhams and Jarvis Landrys right now.
That's
me.
The talent is there.
Out there.
Yeah, the talent is there,
man.
You got Randy Moss' son out there.
We had Randy Moss' son is the tight end. Thaddeus Moss.
He's heavy in the offense too.
But we didn't even use him a lot. Like we're gonna just keep watching him throughout the season. He gonna come alive. But we had 3 wide receivers over 100 yards receiving. Yes. Jordan Jefferson leading with like 140 something yards receiving. Yep. So shout out to the LSU Tigers. Real quick. Senator Skinner, a state senate in California 3 years ago produced a bill that would allow college athletes in California to be paid for the use of their name, image, and likeness. Whether they be basketball stars signing their own market deals or water polo players advertising offers of swim lessons. The Fair Pay to Play Act, which Skinner wrote with Stephen Bradford, a fellow Democrat in the state Senate, cleared the Senate Assembly on Monday by a vote of 72-0.
As it should be.
With support for civil rights advocates and free market proponents.
I believe. But you know how much money they missed out on over these years? I mean, you know how many college games that we've been playing and over the years? And then all of a sudden, as soon as they want to talk about paying them, they just stop it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but if California can get it done,
it's a movement.
The rest of the country is just politics.
And California lawmakers, they are voting to undo the NCAA amateurism.
And that's going to bring a lot of players to the Cali schools. quick. So the other states should want to get on it.
They're gonna get on it
because they're gonna lose a lot of players.
and that's why they're gonna get on it because of that. Because a lot of players going to go get paid. Trust
I
me.
could go over there,
get
UCLA,
paid.
UCLA, USC,
You know what
San
I'm
Diego
saying?
State. All those schools like Kawhi Leonard. That's all big names.
I guess California trying to
Yeah.
figure out a way to get their colleges back in the football talk.
Yeah.
We gonna pay them.
Well, that's it.
Real quick, y'all. UL. Anybody know if UL won?
Shout out to UL. They did win. They beat
Yes.
Liberty. You don't remember Coach Freeze?
The bed. Did they get the bed for him?
Yeah,
they got
did.
the bed for him.
Shout out to UL, man.
They accommodated him, so they won. They won in fashion. They beat him up real good. So shout out to UL for taking care of their business. Now they are officially 1-1, looking to go take care of the next game. So good luck to y'all boys.
Yeah.
And that is college football for us, y'all. And right now, we're going to the UFC. What happened over the weekend? Dustin Poirier and Khabib.
I'll let my brother tell it since he had so much to say last show.
Let's go.
You just think he's so right, huh? You just think he's so right.
let's
Shout
talk.
out to Khabib, man. He did have that Lafayette, Louisiana shirt on after the fight, representing Lafayette,
they switched
Louisiana.
shirts after. That was nice.
So shout out
That was nice.
to Khabib for doing that. We appreciate that. Shout out to Dustin Poirier for going out there and trying his hardest to fight.
I just want to say all these shout outs. What happened?
I never seen the fight.
Can I get to the fight?
I never seen the
Shouting
fight.
out everybody.
Can I get to the
I
fight?
just want to
You
know
let
the
me know.
results.
Okay, for
I'm a fan
the
right
first and second round, it
You don't want to say it.
Radio
Just don't
silence.
want to say
I didn't show the picture, Red.
Let me
Say
tell you,
it, man.
I'm for the local guy,
Listen.
but you gotta be real.
Listen.
You gotta be real.
Listen.
I'm
Thank
for the
you.
local guy. You
Thank
can't twist it. You can't twist
Listen,
it.
I'm not
If the ball got whooped,
I'm not gonna twist it.
If
No,
he got whooped, he got whooped.
No, he didn't get whooped. Khabib just did what he do, where he grab you, and
Watch
put
it
you
for-
and
I got
listen.
some.
Like that right there.
No, listen.
Submission.
Listen, Khabib.
No,
No,
it's not about
listen.
just that. I got something.
Khabib grabbed him and just rode him the first 2 rounds. It just kept riding him, and he tried submitting him maybe 6, 7, 8 times, and he couldn't do it because Dustin every
Nah.
time. Every
Not
time.
facts.
Yes, it.
Fake news.
Hold on, man.
Fake news.
Hold on.
Big news. Man.
Fake news.
He did try to submit him like 6 times.
Excuse me, my brother.
What are you talking about?
Khabib defeats Dustin by submission in the 3rd round. Khabib landed 70% of his total strikes versus Dustin's 52%.
Okay,
Khabib landed 53% of his significant strikes versus Dustin's 30%.
Wow.
Khabib was 7 for 8 on takedowns versus Dustin's 0 attempts.
Ask him how many times he threw the punches. Okay, the percentage is up there, but he didn't
Bert,
throw
you
that
can't
many
ready up
punches.
Because he came up here last
So that
week.
70% landed. That's from the hands. That's from the feet.
That's strikes.
That's strikes from the
That's
feet.
strikes.
On the ground strikes.
That's
too. That
strikes.
everything.
Total
Just
strikes.
strikes. Period.
Okay, so
Significant
Phil,
strikes.
he may have threw 17 strikes.
77. 77.
Okay, 77 in 3 rounds. That's not a lot.
It's not?
No,
Wow.
that's not.
With
77 punches in 3 rounds?
Strikes?
Oh, come on, man.
41
Come on.
significant. He landed 22?
Listen,
I'm looking at it right here. It's
7 for 8 takedowns?
It's 70% that he landed. You know what I'm saying?
If he threw 77, how much Dustin threw in 3 rounds?
In
Oh,
three
you going off
rounds.
a
In 3 rounds,
percentage, my
57.
brother.
Okay, so he threw.
I'm seeing it right here. The Dustin total strikes, he threw 57. He landed 30.
Okay.
So and then significant strikes. Khabib. He was over 50% landing.
Bottom line,
the
Khabib
significant
dominated
strikes.
this
I'm
fight.
thinking that's power punches or whatever else. And Dustin only had 30%.
okay, Phil, the way it sounds is like he got beat up according to him, right? But hold on.
Wow.
Did you see Dustin
Wow.
face? Did you see Dustin face after the fight?
What the
No,
face?
I
He
never,
didn't have a mark on his face.
I know. I never seen.
So
I
that
never
don't mean
seen-
you
I
got
never
beat
seen
up.
it.
If you ain't got no mark on your face.
I mean, if you hit me in my face that many times, I should have
bottom
some
line,
kind of
Khabib
mark.
dominated this guy.
Khabib won the fight, and that he tried
No,
submitting him. He tried putting him in a chokehold about 6 times.
So I take
with
it
that
both
one.
y'all saw it
Well,
different.
well,
Both
well,
y'all
well,
saw it
well,
No, he
different.
saw it for the person he was going for.
Hold on.
And I seen a real fight.
Oh, you saw who you was going for.
But let me tell you, I'm gonna have to do the eye test because I do like to watch these fights, and I do think because the numbers that I'm seeing look like he got a whoop. You know what I'm saying? But
that's
the
simple.
eye test is totally
The
different.
eye test.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Your
that.
eyes are reading.
You don't-
I'm talking about as far as the
you don't-
physical. I'm talking about actually
Yeah,
watching
man.
the
Well,
fight.
when you watch it, you're gonna
Phil.
say, "Well, them numbers
Phil.
look
The
very
numbers is
accurate."
Phil, if anything, Dustin had rocked Khabib and almost had him. And almost had him.
There goes the almost.
Listen, and almost had him knocked out. He rocked him and had him running around the ring.
What round that was?
That was
early?
That was the third round.
Oh,
and in the same round, he grabbed Khabib and put Khabib in the headlock and had him in the headlock for about 15, 20 seconds, trying to go ahead and put him and make him submit. And Khabib kept jumping all over the place till he finally got out of it.
Oh.
So he almost had him submitted that time. And what fight you was watching?
I'm gonna have to see it.
Yeah, you gonna have to watch
because
the fight.
I know Reg.
So anyway,
I know Reg was a fight. So Reg,
it wasn't
the
close.
The eye test with Reg was
that's what
Red's
I looked
eye is
at.
not the
That's
best,
what
though.
I looked at. I'm not looking at this percentage he talking about. I'm looking at the real fight and what happened. Okay. So anyway, after the fight,
percentage matters.
Send me a text message after you finish watching that fight.
And
All you gonna need to do is send a thumbs up.
definitely will.
Send me a thumbs up. That's all I need.
So anyway, after the fight, a couple days later, Dustin called out Conor McGregor. He said he want to fight Conor McGregor. Conor was like,
I don't know why.
he said, man, I threw you to the floor in 20 seconds, kid, or whatever.
I don't know why. So,
I heard that Conor was talking about trying to fight Khabib again. That's what I said. I heard something like that about a week or so.
Yeah, but he was just talking smack.
You just talking.
But anyway,
Dustin
fight
did not
night.
fight Conor.
Fight night 158 coming up this weekend, September 14th at the Rogers Arena. The headline is Donna Cowboy Cerrone versus Justin Gaethje. They have Glover Teixeira, Ty Duffy, Jeff Hughes, Uriah Hall. They have a bunch of people on this card, so you might want to be tuned into this. This is a free fight right
that's
here.
The number 4 and number 5 lightweight contenders. So
That's correct.
Khabib
Okay.
and Dustin
Yeah.
class. This is
Yep.
something to see for
That's correct.
Okay.
Donna
contenders
Cerrone
right
and Justin
number 4
Gaethje.
and number 5.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to that this weekend. More UFC fights coming at you soon.
That's it.
All right, y'all. Let's get into baseball, y'all. Mr. Whalen ain't here, but we're going to pick up the slack.
We're gonna pick up the slack for Mr. Whalen.
Reggie F.
We're gonna start off with the playoff race right here. We have about 15 to 20 games left in the regular season. The season gonna end September 29th.
I got your National League standings up.
All right, so for the National League, we have the West, the Dodgers. Right now, if we was to start the playoffs, this how the playoff format would pretty much look. We have the Dodgers right now, 94 and 52.
Yeah, they clinched. They clinched.
They clinched. As a matter of fact, they clinched their seventh in a row.
That's your team, already. Them Dodgers.
18th for the franchise. Yeah, they did clinch, but I'm gonna say this: we didn't clinch 7 times in a row. But
that ain't
it's
exciting
time.
no more.
It's time to stop winning these banners, and it's time to go win the World Series.
Time to go get a World Series. Yep.
So shout out to them for that, man. Like I said, they need to go ahead and take care of their business. As of last night, the Dodgers have 258 homers as a team.
Oh, wow.
The best ever for the Dodgers.
So, and they actually have
And
a
they
great
still
season,
have some 15, 20 games left to go.
Because they was the first ones to clinch, so they actually they having a damn good season right now.
That's right. So shout out to my Dodgers, baby. Y'all go ahead. Let's do the thing. We're the first team to clinch National League.
I'm seeing the Dodgers right now.
LA, baby, LA.
They losing right now 7-2 against the Orioles.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not worried about that. We already clinched.
No, I'm not saying that.
How about
I
your other
like the
divisions,
Dodgers.
Reg?
All right. So right now, in the East, leading the East, we have the Braves at 90 and 56.
True.
They doing good right now. They hot. And then in the Central, we have the Cardinals at 81 and 63. And in the wild card race, we have the Nationals 79 and 64. The Cubs 77 and 66.
Close race.
The Brewers, which they took a bad L. We're gonna talk about that in a little while.
Yelich.
The Brewers 76 to 68. And then also the Phillies, 75 and 69. And then the last team coming on strong is Arizona at 75 and 70.
They're trying to make a push for that wild card.
So that's for the National League right now. For the American League, we're gonna move to the American League. Of course, we have Mr. Waylon Taylor.
Wow.
No. Put that.
Look at this. Look at this.
I gotta take the Yankee
cap off for the segment.
We're not gonna edit it.
Right.
We're not gonna edit it. He took it off real quick.
This raw footage.
I need
No
you.
Yankee hat. No. We tied record. Can't do it.
When you saw that way, I know you
Go ahead, Reg. Go ahead.
I need you to put that hat back on.
No, that's bad juju. Let's go, man. They got a tied record. Come on.
That was part of this segment, right?
American East leader
Can you just put it on the table then?
is the Yankees.
So the American East leader is Mr. Waylon Taylor and Ryan Yankees.
Oh
Yankees.
no.
At 95 and
Mr.
51.
Waylon.
The best team
The
money
big
can
Yankee.
buy.
You call them the big Yankees.
The best team money
can
could
buy.
Yeah, like Waylon said, a big Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah, he in case y'all don't know, Waylon, all his teams in every league is a franchise team, and we're gonna get to that one day.
Mr. Dynasty.
Mr. Dynasty,
Yeah,
that's what we call him. The Dynasty.
Mr. Front Runner.
Front runner.
Oh Lord.
Now leading the West right now, we have the Astros at
There you go.
95 and 51.
Astros.
Ryan's newfound Astros.
Garrett Cole,
Where's-
Justin Verlander, Altuve,
Altuve.
Where-
yeah.
Bregman.
Where is your Astros at?
I'm still waiting on him. Actually, my brother's supposed to be mailing me one. He's supposed to be mailing me one.
Okay,
He mailing me one. So
He's-
I will have an Astros hat very
And
soon.
a Yankee.
He's still waiting on the Astros hat, but he
It's
have
coming,
a
man. It's
Yankees
coming,
hat.
man. It's
Man,
coming,
hey, they got a lids in the mall.
And they actually got a tied record with the Yankees. We took a bad L last night, and the Yankees took a
Talk about
oh,
it,
yeah,
too.
no.
Talk about it.
Speaking of the
20-some
Astros,
points.
hold on. Speaking of Astros, the 2 games prior to that, they scored 36 runs. The Astros in 2 games, but then they turned around and they lost 21-7 last night. They got blown out last
They
night.
took a
27?
L. They took a
21
L.
to 7.
21.
They took that L last night.
I'm just remembering
So they
that
took
now.
a major.
They
L
playing
last
tonight. They
night.
playing the A's tonight too. I don't even know the score. I don't know the
The
score of
A's,
that right
they
now.
got. Hold on now. Let me see, man. We got these smartphones.
Well, while he looking at that, the
Central?
leading American
A's.
League Central, we have the Twins at 89 and 55.
Right,
For the
right.
wild card race, we have the Tampa Bay Rays at 87 and 59.
Tampa
The
Bay.
Oakland A's, who's playing the Astros tonight, we
Right
have
now.
them at 85 and 60. So that's a crucial game for the Oakland A's. They need to win that game to stay in that hunt. And
the
then we
wild
have
card.
the one of my sleepers,
sleepers, baby.
the Cleveland Indians at 84 and 61.
They right there. They creeping.
Now, for the playoff format, the top 2 wild cards gonna play a single game elimination to play the number 1 seed, and then the number 2 gonna play the number 3. That's gonna
I
be
didn't know that went like that.
yeah. That's how. It's,
So wild cards get 1 game,
yeah.
then they place. Okay.
That's just for them to
That's
stay.
just for that's to see who's
a-
gonna play the number 1
yeah.
seed.
All right.
Now, real quick, y'all, cause we
know
running
that.
out of time here. The MVP race, I know the MLB MVP right now. You still got your 3 that we talk about. Wait and talk about them every
on the
week.
week.
Pete Alonso for the Mets, Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers, Mike Trout
Let's go,
for the
Cody.
Angels. That's the ones that are still up for your MVP. Alonso, 47 home runs. Bellinger, 44. Mike Trout, 45. Mike Trout is just a machine. He keeps
Yeah,
doing this
man.
thing.
And he been doing this.
Cy Young contender in the, I want to say that is the, in the National League, you got, okay, Reg, this your dude.
Hanju Ryu.
There you go. He's 12-5 with a 2.45 ERA. You got Steven Strasburg. He's 16-6 for the Nationals with a 3.50 ERA. And Mike Trout is still up there, but he's not a pitcher. So it's just them 2.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, it's just them 2. And then also for the MVP race, you have Justin Verlander versus his teammate Garrett Cole.
For the Cy Young. That's for the Cy
That's
Young.
for the Cy.
For the Cy Young,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry, for the Cy Young.
And they on the same team, so that just lets you
Yeah,
know
that
that
let you
pitching
know.
ball. That pitching.
You got to have some offense to come and beat those guys.
Yeah, that's the Cy Young race in the American League, and then Ryu and Strasburg was the Cy Young race in the National League.
Did you get a score, Phil, before we
Ryu.
move off of baseball real quick?
No.
know
No,
score?
before
Okay.
we move off of baseball, man, shout out to Christian Yelich. Last night in the game, he was up to bat. The ball
Bad
came
ball.
off the bat and hit him in the knee. They thought it was a bad bruise. After doing the X-ray, he has a fractured kneecap.
Fractured
Wow.
kneecap.
So he's done for the season. He's the reigning MVP, and he was on the hunt again to be MVP again this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, he was in the MVP race, and that's a major blow for the Brewers.
And it's a major blow for the
Especially
Brewers.
in the playoff race, right?
Yeah, because they're a wild card. They're going for the wild card right now.
Well, I got that update for you, Ryan. The Athletics are up 4-2, top of the 6.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good game going.
Uh-oh.
Top
Good
of the
game
6.
going.
Top
All right,
of the 6.
all right. Okay, so is that it for baseball? Shout out to Christian Yelich, man. Hope you get well, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hope you get well.
that
Man,
sucks.
he was doing so good.
That sucks.
Now, man, we got about 7 minutes.
Oh,
This is
I
what
got-
we like to call. Well, Phil got some info for us.
Man, just want to touch on real quick local high school games that played this weekend. From around the Acadiana area, we had Acadiana over Karen Crow 28-6, Brobridge over Niche 27-6. Lafayette High over Jeanerette 66-20.
66.
66, my brother. Lafayette Christian Academy 7-0 to Westgate. Lake Arthur 28. 26 over Basile. Leesville 41 over Jennings in the overtime game. I could imagine that was a good one. Notre Dame 48-0 over Church Point. Southside, the new school.
The
new school, the Shocker. 63-3 over Northside. That was a big one.
What?
Southside,
my brother.
Say that score again.
Southside.
No, the score.
63-3. 63-3. Southside came out hard.
Wasn't expecting that. Wow.
St. Martin.
I went to Northside. I'm kind of upset about this.
That was trippy. St. Martinville over Cecilia at home. I actually attended that game. My son plays for Cecilia. Shout out Ken. Number 26.
Shout out Cecilia.
Shout out to Ken, baby.
You know what I'm saying? They took a tough loss with their new stadium out there to St. Martinville, 25-12. St. Thomas More 28-7 over Holy Cross. Turlins Callan 35-14 over Como.
35-20, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
They had 14.
Oh, I thought it was 20. Yeah, but don't just gloss over them like that.
I'm
not
you need to stop and pause for a second when it comes to the Spartans.
Let me tell you, the Spartans, the Reds is a Spartan, and my kids go to Como. So Como, let's get it together, baby. Vermilion Catholic 43-32 over New Iberia Catholic. Welsh 20-16 over Rain. Beauchamp 28-36 over Algiers. I can't pronounce that school name. But that's just the kid and the teams that I just ran down right there just for y'all local people.
Shout out to young guys getting it in, man.
Yes,
y'all
yes,
work
yes,
hard,
man. Football all over, man.
Yeah,
football
work hard at
all
y'all
over,
craft, man. Stay in there.
And handle
Teams
up,
that
fellas.
took the bad losses.
Y'all stick with it, fellas.
Come back next week even better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, and shout out to Serena Williams. She lost in the finals of the U.S. Open. She made it there, but she was losing real bad. She lost 6-4 the first set. Then she was down 5-1, and the girl just had to win one more set. And
she lost to Bianca.
She fought back to get it 5-5, and then 5-6, and then the girl won at 7-5. To shout out to Bianca for winning the U.S. Open.
Yeah, I don't know her last name, so we ain't gonna try to chop it up. But she's your U.S. Open champion 2019.
Yeah, shout out to her, and on the men's side, shout out to Rafael Nadal.
Yes.
He's doing his thing
The
right
usual
now.
suspect.
But I tell you what, I watched the last couple of matches with that. That ball gave him a run. He had to work for that.
Yeah,
he had to work hard for that one.
Yeah.
Right? So that was
it was like 5 hours, huh?
It was almost 5 hours. It was 4 hours and like 47 minutes.
Yeah, bro. It took a while. It took a while.
For real. So it took everything out of him. But he pulled it off though. That was a well-deserved win for him.
Yeah, and also, man, just some local things that's going on. September 21st.
Yes.
September 21st, you have live in Lafayette, Bruce and Tony Rock. Live, laugh, and love comedy show.
That's gonna be funny.
September 21st at the Hyman Center. So go and get your tickets now and come enjoy the show.
Come enjoy the show with us because the division plans to attend.
Yes, sir. We will be there and we will be laughing hard.
Yep, we'll be signing autographs if y'all want them to.
That's
that
right.
big. We that big.
Right.
Check us out. We
That's right.
Gotta think big, baby.
And we taking pictures also.
Also,
come out and see the division on September 21st. Also, next month, I'm going to let y'all guys know ahead of schedule. October 12th, we have Maze and Frankie Beverly at the Hyman Performing Arts Center. Before I let go.
Yes.
Now, I can't sing, but yeah.
This you can take.
Yeah.
I don't sound too much better my damn self, but hey.
Stood back beside me.
Go ahead,
Okay, Phil.
Don't get me started. Don't do it.
Yeah, but
one more thing, man.
What you
Not
got?
to cut you off. I'm a fan of basketball. Y'all gonna catch that soon.
Yes.
Big thing, man. FIBA going on.
Did you
which
get that
is
picture?
international play for basketball, USA and stuff like that. The USA team fell short to France. Today by 10 points, 89-79. This is the first time in a long time
58 game streak
the USA
that they lost.
will not be playing for any type of medal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is the roster that beat him, fellas.
Yeah,
One
look
name
at
that
that.
really stands out is Rudy Gobert, and he played great.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
21 points, 16 rebounds, couple blocks at the end on his former teammate, his current teammate, Donovan Mitchell.
Look like Dustin Cousin played for Vincent Poirier.
Anybody. It don't even matter. They had anybody out there to beat the
Louisiana,
USA.
baby.
I'm glad you brought that
So,
up first because I had almost forgot about that.
USA's leading scorer was Rudy Gobert's current teammate, Donovan Mitchell. He had 29 points. And after that, the next highest was like 11.
Wow.
So you don't get nothing like that.
Wow.
So USA team, I'm upset.
Yeah, that's
but we didn't have
baloney.
our big guns out there. It
don't
you
matter.
Know what I'm saying?
It don't matter, man. You represent the country.
The world is better.
You represent the
world.
country.
The road is getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah, you got
because they on
playing for Greece. You got Rudy Gobert playing for these boys.
Well, that's okay.
You got
That's just one
Australia.
man.
Yeah,
that's one man.
The
That's
USA
one
had a
man.
lot of people
That's all
dropped
France
out.
needed.
Well,
You're right.
Well, I'm gonna say this while
I am not going for nobody no more.
In this last few seconds, y'all, man, we really do appreciate y'all tuning in and checking us out with our podcast and stuff. And please do share, like, and do what you have to do to help us to get our stuff together. We're really trying to make this work for us. And for your local people and everything like that, we will be updating more of the local stuff too, as far as the sports for the kids and everything. So y'all just stay tuned, and we appreciate all the likes and all the subscribers.
And to add on what Phil said, if you have anything y'all want us to give a shout out to,
please
feel
do
free.
comment. Please do
Comment. Let us
Send
know.
us pictures.
We're
Anything.
on Instagram. We're on Facebook. The Division Podcast. We have a page. We're up to 100 subscribers on the Facebook page. YouTube, The Division Podcast. Go ahead, look us up, share, like my man Phil said, share, like, and everything. We appreciate the love, and like I said, as long as y'all like us, we'll keep coming.
That's it.
Last but not least, we got Tyson Fury facing Otto Wallen this weekend. There's gonna be a good fight right there. It's gonna be in Las Vegas. Takes place Saturday, September 14th on ESPN Plus. So y'all go ahead on and take a look at that. Man. Tyson Fury, baby. Tyson Fury. Now, Otto Wallen is undefeated with 13 knockouts, so they're saying it's supposed to be a good fight.
Boxing undefeated.
But we're gonna see.
Like boxing.
All right, y'all. So that does it for us. We are the Division Podcast. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna be back next week. I'm Ryan G.
You know we're gonna be back.
We're
gonna be back. Reggie F. Baby.
The F is for finals.
And we're gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all be good.
Later.
All right.